right, so when we finished up on Tuesday, you had been asked to review the comments that your peers left you, as well as any notes that I had made in regards to your script from the week before. You were also then asked to begin your new Soundtrap file. That would be the file that you would use for your personal radio ad for the product that you did your package development on. You have been asked to share that file with me, and you've been asked to name that file with your last name and your product name. And I can see that in my files that some of you have done that. And you were asked to go ahead if you had any background music or sound effects that you wanted to add to work on that. That was on Tuesday. Yesterday's assignment was to record your own voice. I'm a little hesitant that that got accomplished for some of you, which makes me a little nervous because today is supposed to be our final day to edit your radio ad, and then we would be submitting it at the end of class. So how many of you feel that you're truly going to be able to submit this radio ad today? Okay. So, I mean, I go back and forth of how to handle these situations, because just because some students are choosing not to do their Wednesday work, I can't necessarily put assignments on hold. Although I know that sometimes it can be challenging to get things accomplished. So here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be our true final day in class, working on the assignment, and I am going to explain how you're going to turn the assignment in. Although I will not officially grade these until Monday. Actually, we don't have school on Monday. I will officially not grade these probably till, I don't want to say I'm not going to grade them on Monday. So I could grade the ones that were turned in on Monday. So officially, I need to have them by 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. Now, that's a pretty good extension. If they were originally going to be due today by midnight, and I'm giving you till 7 a.m. on Tuesday morning, that's a pretty good extension there, don't you think? But it's going to need to be on your own time. We are not going to necessarily have dedicated class times. If you have questions and you email me prior to the end of the day on Friday, I'll gladly address them. But there becomes a point that we have to continue on, okay? So many of you have went through these steps before, but when it comes to finalizing this project, so let me log into Soundtrap. We are going to do this the same way we did before, where you actually put the link, you actually put the file in there. So I will demonstrate again. So I'm going to go into the studio. I am going to pretend that this project is finished. And I have to wait for it to load. At the top, right here, where this download arrow is, this download arrow right here, I'm selecting that. So my podcast is downloading, or my file, my radio ad file is downloading. That file, I am going to upload into my Google Drive. So I would navigate to my Google Drive, new, file upload. I would take that podcast, that music, that radio ad. I am uploading it to my Google Drive. Once it is uploaded to my Google Drive, it's probably best if I update the share settings. So I'm going to update the share settings. And in this case, I'm updating it to anyone in Tuscarora School District. And then back in Google Classroom, this is Martin has a little too many tabs open here. Where you have, so there, I'm going to add this instructional video in, and where that instructional video is where you're actually going to turn the file in. So if this was the information, all this will have today's date, 5/27, and it'll be this instructional video, and it'll say finalize your ad. You would add that music file right here. I can't show you on the teacher's end, but at this point in your year, I believe everybody knows how to add a file to Google. If you have specific questions about that, please reach out to me, and I will try to get a student Chromebook or something to show you an example, or I can find you a tutorial that's already online, but I feel that many of you know how to do that. Questions on finalizing your ad? All right, go ahead and get busy.